Pat, don't mind me, just waiting for the dog to settle down. What do you want? I don't know if you guys have met this lad. Come here, boy. Come on. Who's this? This is Bear. Is it focusing? Are we on? Are we on? Are we on? Hey up, hey up. Oh, I've gone out to do this. How are we doing? Right, welcome back to the channel. Oh, that feels weird saying that. Welcome back to the channel. I haven't made a video in ages. Yeah, years. I've just haven't bothered. Anyway, this is the channel of the artist formerly known as the Yorkshire Dad. That's me. Dave, if you didn't know. So after all this time, I haven't actually checked. I don't actually know. Hang on. I'm just going to have to check. Bear with. Right. My last video was 10 months ago. Assuming that I posted this on the day or near enough when I made it. Prior to that, the last video before that was 2 years ago. So it's safe to say that I haven't been making videos, and that's hang on. There, hang on. Zoom in. Hang on. There. Out of time. That will be why. Time. It's our most precious commodity in life is time, and using my time appropriately is a challenge. It's a challenge for everybody, but I'm giving it a bash. Anyway, I thought I'd make a video because it's funny. Last night I went to went to local secondary school, local comp. I used to call it comp, not to comp. Yeah, grammar school or comp. I went to a comp. Yeah, I'm common as muck. But anyway, I went look up. We're in posh North Yorkshire now, you know. It's a secondary school. Anyway, 2 young uns go there, and last night it was spring concert, and the one's in singing club, one's in the in posh choir with a posh name. Of course, I'm trying to keep you know, certain things out of public eye, so I won't name them. Anyway, I'm waffling, but queuing for drinks at half time, at interval. Yeah, we'd not pre-ordered. We didn't know you had to pre-order, like a proper theatre job. You know, apparently there was a slip given out with running order, with a little programme for pre-ordering your drinks. We didn't know that, so by the time we got there, well, I was driving, so I wasn't having wine or Budweiser. There were no soft drinks left, so I had to make do with a packet of crisps and a Twix. One dry night. Anyway, brilliant concert. And dog's going to come in now and ruin it. Look, state that bloody thing. Anyway, fantastic concert. Really enjoyed it. This isn't why I'm making the video. I'm not here to talk about the concert, but just to give you an idea, they've got a like so many different bands and groups going on. It's bloody marvellous stuff. Other dogs are trying to get in now. I've got a bloody light here and everything. What a mess. Anyway, so they started with various different bands. They've got a concert band, they've got a brass band, they've got a junior rock band and a senior rock band. They were good, enjoyed them. They did a Foo Fighters number, brilliant. Lad on drums, just awesome. And then they've got like a big sort of jazz band that does lots of different numbers, singing groups, choirs. Just dog. I mean, honest to God, what do you want? Give me a moment. I don't know what's up. No, you can't come in. Get out. Go on. Go lie on your bed. On your bed. Walk it soon. Back again. Anyway, brilliant concert. But at half time, I'll get back to the point. There is a point. At half time, I mean, we're queuing up for drinks. This is before we found out that I couldn't have a drink. Queuing up, and then there's a lad behind me. I mean, I'm 6'3". He's probably on par with me, this lad. As you notice, I'm sprouting a bit of facial hair. There's a reason for that. I might make a video about that. You never know. This lad, young lad, and So he just says, it's behind me. He says, excuse me. I said, yeah. He says, are you the Yorkshire dad? And I just sort of instinctively, I was a bit taken aback, because when I was doing these videos, when I was properly doing these videos, I mean, if I go back pre-isolation, we're talking probably about 3 years since I was properly making daily vlogs, or almost daily vlogs, or trying to daily vlog. And so it's going back a bit, and a lot of the local youths, it got to the point where, you know, walking down the street, oh, Yorkshire dad, oh, Yorkshire dad, yeah, and you'd think once I'd stopped and they'd grown up a bit and moved on in their life, that, I mean, my eldest is 18, approaching 19, you know, so they're moving on in their life, but unfortunately, I mean, I could take channel down, couldn't I, but next generation have somehow found it, and people watch them, which is nice. I mean, I'm keeping them there, it's just good to look back on, innit? It's something you did. But this lad said, excuse me, are you Yorkshire dad? And I sort of just instinctively just said, yeah, I used to be. And sort of just explained to... Don't try and make a video on a tripod when a dog wants to come in and out of your little room. This room is the size of a postage stamp. I've already got a dog underneath me. I can't even begin to explain the state of this room. I'll come back to that. Anyway, I just said, look, it's just time, innit? You know, a lot of time making these videos. And as the kids have grown up, you know, just things change, don't they? And that's just the way it is. So that's and it just made me think, yeah, I've not made a video in ages. What can I make a video about? What am I doing? What do I do now? What's my thing? And I've got the other dog now. Tell you what, this is an absolute abomination of a video, innit? I mean, good grief, you wouldn't get this from Clive Myrie, would you? Hellfire, he's in the middle of a war zone and he don't get distracted like this. I tell you what, you ain't got these two bloody Labradors rocking around underneath him. Not making light of the situation in Ukraine, because it's bloody awful. Pat, don't mind me, just waiting for the dog to settle down. What do you want? I don't know if you guys have met this lad. Come here, boy. Come on, who's this? This is Bear. Bear isn't yet 2 years. He's not 2 yet. We got him. He's a lockdown puppy. He's a lockdown puppy, but he wasn't a lockdown puppy because he's from the same breeder that Duke's from. Duke's his uncle, actually. And we got him. We'd spoken to the breeder, so we were on a waiting list, and it just so happened that the stars aligned, and it was lockdown. Anyway, that was Bear. Where was I? Getting distracted. I need a script. I need an auto cue, never mind a script. Bloody hell. Right, so I thought, anyway, yes, I thought, well, I'll make a video. Yeah, I'll make a video. Because a lot's changed. A lot has changed in our life. Like I said, eldest, you know, 18, looking at uni, barely here, barely see her. Next one down, she lives here, you know, barely see her either. You know, teenage life, their bedroom is their cave. Yeah, but a lot's changed. I've changed jobs, so I used to work like almost on my front doorstep, but now I work for a company in Wales, North Wales. It's a hell of a commute. Yeah, I'm kidding. I go down there, you know, every couple of weeks. I'm going down, staying down in Wales for a few days, and yeah, time. Another factor of time. So that's great. So that's my day job. So my work from my work. I don't think I'm showing anything. That shouldn't. Strictly speaking, that shouldn't be on there. Let's get rid of that. I'm not. I don't think there's no. Anyway, this is my work from home environment. It's a bit like there's a lot of gear in here, but we're also getting ready to move. We're not moving far. We're moving about half a mile down the road. But this house that we rent, the landlord who I used to work for, is selling up. So we need somewhere else. So we're kind of downsizing. There's still 6 of us and 2 dogs, and then a cat. We lost a cat. Update: we lost Dottie the Dalmatian late last year. A back end went, and we had to have her, you know, put to sleep. It was the kindest thing to do. And then our old cat Eddie, She was 21. She deteriorated in a very short space of time, and she left us a couple of months back. Not long after I lost my mum. So it's but I mean a lot of loss. Yeah. So anyway, we're trying to move. So this is pretty much the only room that's barely been touched in terms of packing up. I've got a big bookcase to my left that you can't see. We removed all the books, packed them up. They're in the garage, ready to go. And I'm looking at this bookcase now, and it doesn't look like we've touched it. There's just other things have just naturally gravitated towards it. And my wife will tell you most of it's my shit. So yeah, that's so we move it. So a lot going on. But I am. So what I'm doing is, so yeah, I've got a full-time work from home job, and I've got back into my photography. It's something that I ran my own business for it. Again, it was a side gig, side hustle, as the people like to call it. Before we moved to North Yorkshire, which he's getting on for 8 years ago, and I kind of decided I didn't want to try and build it up again. It was built up to a pretty good level where we were, but not enough to make it, pay the mortgage, pay the rent, pay the mortgage. Wait, mortgage there. Anyway, never mind. I digress. But we're in this. Yeah. So I've started it up again, basically, and did a big shoot recently. So I thought I'll whack in a bit of a time lapse here of what I did, and share some images. And yeah, will this become a channel for my photography? I don't know. I have toyed with the idea of actually hiding it, switching it off, changing my social handles. I don't know. But that's it. So I've waffled on now. I mean, I might have to cut down a bit of the waffle, but I'm nearly 12 and a half minutes into this, and this video does not need to be more than 10 minutes, does it? Let's be honest. So I'll cut it out now, and I'm trying to work out why I keep going out of focus. I need to keep my head still, I think. Keep still. So I'll yeah, so that's where we're at. Is this a one-off? Will I make more videos? Can I make more videos? I'm heading down to Wales actually in a couple of days for a few days, so I might vlog that. That'd be interesting. Will that be interesting? I don't know. Drop something in the comments. I forgot how to do this and which side. I have no idea. The comments are down there somewhere. You know what to do. You guys are on YouTube. You know what to do. But I might vlog that. Why not? To be honest, I won't vlog while I'm at work, so you'll get my journey, and I'll show you my hotel room and the area, and then we're back at the hotel, and then it'll be dinner. Yeah, I'm now approaching 14 minutes of record time, so I'm going to waffle off and say thank you for watching. If you've watched, will anybody watch it? I don't know. If you've watched it, well, I'll know, won't I? Because YouTube tells me that sort of stuff. But if you have watched it, brilliant. If you haven't, then you missed out on a corker. Anyway, thank you, and good night. The end.